So they try opening windows to let the pressure out.
That's
what?
That's natural selection.
Why? And today we got every survival myth that could actually kill you. I don't know who this is by. 1 second. This is by the Paint Explainer. You already know the vibes. Sure, check out my stuff.
Not yo-yo.
Sure, check out Stanley's stuff.
Staying alive.
And let's just get straight into it. Talk to me.
You've probably seen survival shows where someone drinks their own urine because it's mostly water.
I never watched that.
But that's not actually helpful. Urine contains waste and toxins your body is
it's literally what your body wants out of your body. I don't know why you would put it back in.
Trying to eliminate. So drinking it makes your kidneys work harder and could dehydrate you even more. People think boiling water always makes it safe to drink.
I thought this.
I thought this.
Yeah.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes like my grandma like wouldn't pay like the water bill, and we would like boil like
water. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was times where back in the day, we would catch rainwater and boil it and use it to shower with it. So like,
what we got going on right now?
Oh man.
Boiling does kill bacteria and viruses. It doesn't remove chemicals, heavy metals, or other toxins that might be in the water. Clean
Okay, I could take some iron though.
Come on now.
looking water can still make you sick, even after boiling.
Skill issue.
A person with hypothermia is dangerously cold, but putting them in the hottest water possible.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah, I knew this one, yeah.
Sudden warming sends cold blood from the limbs back to the heart, which can cause it to stop. Warming up gradually is much safer. You might think jumping in a lake or river will make bees stop chasing.
I heard this
but
one
they're
too.
smart enough to wait above the water.
That would blow me, bro. That
know
would
this one?
blow. No, I know this. Like Tom and Jerry.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm under the water like this.
You're stupid.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Splashing the water and shit.
But the weeds
Water
get
can
wet.
come
I'm
up
lit.
for air. They'll still be there when you surface.
Huh.
You might think running uphill helps you escape a wildfire, but fire actually moves faster going uphill because the heat rises and preheats everything above it. It can double its speed with every 10 degrees of slope. Many people trying to run uphill get overtaken or pass out from the heat. Movies show heroes sucking poison out of snake bites to save lives, but venom moves through your blood way too fast to suck it out. Sucking does
that quick?
Damn. Almost nothing, and can make things worse by creating deeper cuts that let germs in, possibly leading to bad infections.
That's crazy.
Every desert movie shows someone cutting open a cactus for water.
Hey, Sokka taught me that you're not supposed to do this, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But most cactus liquid is actually poisonous and causes vomiting and
I knew that. I knew that.
Diarrhea. If you're already dehydrated, getting sick like that can make you lose even more water, and that can kill you faster than thirst. Schools teach that moss grows on the north side of trees, like it's nature's compass.
I knew this information. I just don't know where north is, so I can't even.
So I could.
It doesn't do it. Like if I'm stranded and I know north is that way, like it's not gonna do nothing for me. I don't know what's north.
Yeah, me either.
But moss just grows wherever it's damp and shady, which can be in any direction depending on the forest. Following that rule can easily send you walking in circles. People often say to play dead if you see a bear, but black bears will see that as an easy meal, while grizzlies react differently depending on why they're angry. Using the wrong move on the wrong type of bear can get you killed. Drinking alcohol in the cold makes you feel warm, but it's a trick. Alcohol opens up your blood vessels and pushes warm blood to your skin. That makes you feel warmer, but your core temperature actually drops, which is dangerous. Snow is just frozen water, so a lot of people think eating it should keep you hydrated.
No, it's now dirty as hell.
But it actually might lower your body temperature and can lead to hypothermia, a dangerously cold state that can sometimes be deadly. When your fingers are frozen, rubbing them might seem like the natural way to warm them up. But if you've got...
Hey man, even if this don't do nothing, it feel better.
I be wondering because I would like hold my hands and I'm like, bro, this don't feel like it's getting warmer. I just feel like I'm touching cold.
You're not doing it right. You gotta...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm more of like a put it in a warmer place type of person.
See, you too nonchalant, bro. You too nonchalant, bro. You too nonchalant, bro.
It don't work.
There are ice crystals inside your skin. Rubbing them grinds those crystals around and can destroy the tissue even more.
Hey man,
a cave gives you shelter and a fire gives you warmth. So putting them together sounds perfect, but heat makes rocks expand and crack, which can cause parts of the ceiling to fall or even collapse entirely. Also, smoke with nowhere to go can build up poison.
You get carbon dioxide poisoning or monoxide, whichever one it is.
Animals need water, so there's a common myth that following birds.
Why? What did you gain? What did you gain?
Don't act like you care.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Don't act like you care about carbon dioxide poisoning when you have your fire alarm and carbon dioxide reader output.
What did you gain?
The truth.
The bit.
You would dirty Mac me in front of a woman, bro.
For a bit. That's lies, actually. Come on, you've seen it happen in real time. That's actually lies. That's actually lies. That's actually lies. Yeah. You know it. Yeah, that's lies, and you know it, buddy.
Birds will lead you to it. But birds fly around for many reasons, such as finding food, escaping danger, or just moving between areas. You could waste hours following birds that aren't heading anywhere near water. There's a widespread survival myth that you can find safe food by watching what animals eat. But humans have very different digestive systems.
Yeah, cows can eat grass and we can't.
And animals can tolerate things that would poison us. For example, you can eat chocolate, but your dog can't.
Right.
Lean-to shelters are simple to build and look like they protect you from wind and rain, but they're open on 3 sides and don't hold in heat. In cold weather, a lean-to can leave you just as exposed as sleeping in the open. Everyone's heard that you lose most of your body heat through your head, making a hat the most important thing to wear, but that's not true. Your head only makes up about 10% of your body, so it loses about 10% of your heat. Focusing only on your head while ignoring the rest of your body won't keep you warm. Old medical training taught that tourniquets always lead to losing a limb, so people avoid using them even during serious bleeding. But tourniquets save lives when someone is bleeding badly from an arm or leg. The risk of losing a limb is much smaller than the risk of bleeding to death.
Right.
Everyone says to punch a shark in the nose because it's sensitive and will scare them off, but the nose is a small, moving target.
That's my body.
You're not surviving this matchup, bro.
That's hard to hit, and your hand ends up right next to their mouth full of teeth. Going for the eyes or gills is safe.
Not missing.
All right,
and more effective. Doorways used to be the strongest part of older houses, so people still think they're the safest place during earthquakes. But in modern construction, doorways aren't any stronger.
That's so crazy, bro. That's so trash.
Where are you running?
Parts of the
closet.
No, bathtub. You're supposed to go into the bathtub.
I was thinking like the smallest space because it has this.
Yeah, bathtub and then put something above you.
House. Getting under a sturdy table is much safer. Some people think houses explode from pressure during tornadoes, so they try opening windows to let the pressure out.
That's
what?
That's natural selection.
But houses don't explode from pressure differences. So
they explode because it's a tornado. What? Yeah. What are we talking about?
Windows just waste time and lets in wind and debris when you should be taking cover. When someone is extremely cold and exhausted, letting them sleep might seem the rational thing to do for recovery. But severe sleepiness from hypothermia means the body is shutting down, and they might not wake up. You need to keep them awake while warming them up slowly. Tampons are the right size to fit in bullet wounds, but they're made for light bleeding, not the heavy internal bleeding from gunshots. They only absorb surface blood, while the real bleeding continues inside.
Yeah.
Climbing a tree might seem like a good way to escape a bear, but black bears are excellent
black bears is like that.
Climbers, and much faster than humans. You could end up trapped in a tree with an angry bear coming up after you. You
have better chance fighting the black bear back, bro.
Yeah, I just need high ground.
Plenty of meat, but eating only lean meat without fat can make you sick with something called rabbit starvation. Your body can't survive on just protein. It needs fat and other nutrients too. Making fire looks easy in movies.
And that's what you're talking about in that one react.
The cat one.
Yeah.
You can't.
Together for a few minutes. In real life, though.
Why we don't eat carnivores, John. Yeah.
Right kind of dry wood, good technique, and lots of practice. Most people just end up with sore hands and no fire. Some say if you can dent wood with your thumbnail, it's soft enough for fire starting. But that's not true at all. Some hardwoods work great, and some softwoods don't work at all. The thumbnail test doesn't actually tell you if the wood is good for fire. Highway overpasses seem like strong shelter during a tornado because they're made of concrete.
Is it not?
But bridges actually funnel wind and concentrate flying debris. Many people have died hiding under overpasses during tornadoes. You might think that making a fist with keys sticking out between your fingers turns your hand into a claw-like weapon, but the keys are more likely to cut your own fingers.
Yeah, like duh, because you're gonna freaking hit it and it's gonna
move
when you punch, and they don't actually make your strike much more effective. Military meals, called MREs.
You ever had an MRE? They're not bad.
Yeah.
Are designed to provide complete nutrition, so it's easy to assume you can live on them for weeks. But MREs are meant for short-term use.
Yeah, they're like so processed and shit.
And they often cause constipation and stomach issues if eaten too long. They're emergency rations.
Have you had them for this reason? They're like, yo, I need some nutrition.
No. The Gator Tooth Creek video, we were eating MREs.
Yeah. I would do it on some protein. Like, let me get 5 MREs for my
bro.
meal prep.
They're not bad though.
Food. Forests and rural areas have plenty of wildlife, so hunting might seem like a reliable way to find food in a crisis. But when lots of people start hunting in the same area, animals disappear fast. Even professional hunters know it's hard to catch enough food to survive. Since blood is mostly water, some believe that drinking animal blood can help with hydration. But blood carries germs and parasites that can make you very sick.
You drinking straight chlamydia, bro.
Getting an infection when you're already in survival mode can be fatal. Old movies show people heating knives and pressing them onto wounds to seal them shut, but burning a wound just adds more damage to the injury. You end up with both a cut and a
What?
burn, and the bleeding might still continue. A lot of people think you should swim straight back to the beach if you get caught in a rip current.
No, you're supposed to swim horizontally.
But the current is way too strong, and even expert swimmers can't beat it. You'll get tired fast and might drown. Instead, swim sideways along the shore to get out of the current, then head back in. Some guides still say to lie flat on the ground during a thunderstorm, but that actually makes things worse.
How?
Lightning can travel through the ground, and lying down gives
you're
it
a bigger surface.
longer path through your body. It's safer to crouch down on the balls of your feet with your heels touching. This gives the electricity less space to move through you.
Imagine you with like a girl.
I'm back here.
It started thundering.
That nigga said. No, I'm just gonna have to order farm gate stuff by lightning.
People say tossing some gasoline helps start a fire, but that's super dangerous. It's not the gas itself that burns, it's the fumes, and they can explode in your face. One spark can turn the gas can into a fireball, covering you in flames and causing deadly burns in seconds. When you're lost, turning off your phone to save battery sounds smart, but it can backfire.
No, because it takes more battery.
Rescue teams can find a phone even if it's locked, but not if it's completely off. If something happens to you and your phone's off, they can't track you. If you liked this video,
that's actually
subscribe.
a really good one.
Yeah.
That's
The newer phones though, the location service
stay on when it's dead, which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah. I don't even know how to do it. But hey,
That's why I
man,
leave my phone home when I start trapping.
That's gonna be the video. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not yo.
Should check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley Live.
We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.